Wait, you want the slug? There it is. There's a question from 2 days ago. I don't. There's a number of things that get said, so I don't know what you're referring to specifically. What is it? It's Yukari time, right? Did I spruce you up? Yeah. Oh, let me give you some stats. I haven't given you a bit. Hot Seki. Bonky. Okay, well, I spent all my money. I think the only thing to do left... I think the next thing to do is... Well, before I do anything, I wanna double check, because I just got... Who was it? I just got Suwak. Oh, right, I just got Remy. I just spent all my money, too. Okay, tell you what, I'll go into the Yukari fight with this loadout, so I don't have to finagle with anything. Actually, I want to check one thing. What's the trigger for the final orb down here? I forget what it is. Divine Vessel. Allowing you to add one more elite character to the party. Well, if I want to do that, I can do that. Though there is a concern. There's actually two concerns. Well, one of the concerns is just alleviate. I assume that the path on the bottom here is just unlocked by being that question mark. But what about this chest? High grapefruit brandy. How are you even supposed to get to that chest? It wouldn't be some bullshit. Surely not. Yeah, I found it. It was indeed. I think there was a chest on the next floor as well. I don't know if I went back and grabbed. Let me buy that brandy. Buying brandy off of Chirno. No, there wasn't any chest on this floor. I'm delusional. Hee I'm just a silly little goose. Was there a chest on floor 3, though? Or did I get the thing? There was 2. There's actually more than 2. So hold on, before we go to Byakuren, there's actually not Byakuren, Yukari. There's actually some other shit I gotta look at. So there is the possibility of some sort of cringe wall, but I think it's probably right to that little pushy mark right there. So before, like I said, before anything, let's go 4-3 center. Do something like this. While I'm here, I should grab some of these. Go through this. Up to here. Grab that fruit over here. So I don't think I ever went up whatever this path is. Okay. True Sword of the Forest. So that leaves only shit on the other side. Actually, wait, there's a walkway down here. I don't know if I ever took. No, I clearly must have. Right. Brought me here, but how do I get down there? Oh, there's a side path there that I just never took. I'm very smart. At least it doesn't look like a hidden path. Oh, shh. Ooh. Actually, wait, I can't get to there from my efforts on the floor. So I want to really go a long way. Okay, reset the floor, walk back down here, boop, 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 boom. Can't wait for Tenchi to get bodied by Yukari, and then I'm just like, well, what do I do? Beast meat. Okay. Chest number 1. Discipline, whatever. Look at that nerd get 1 tap. Bring me to whatever, yep, whatever this connection is, which should be the rest of the floor. More atelier tools. What's up here? This chest. Cool, that should be everything that's not... Yep, there's the probably 5 dungeon modes. That's not the, like, that optional fight. Okay, how do I want to rock this formation? No. Just throw my bulkier units out there and say it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Surely, right? Surely this cutscene leading up to the battle won't take 5 years either. Hey, we're here, Yukari. We came all this way to the end of the nightmare. I knew it. I knew you'd come, even if I didn't want you to. You're wrapped up deep enough in this. We can't just leave you be, even if you'd rather be alone. This is the cure. This is the curse of being popular. There's no point fighting it. Come on, Yukari. Let's team. Oh my gosh, it's the same character. Maribel and Yukari, they're the same character. Let's team up, stop the occult boss together. With you by your side, I'm sure this will all work out. I don't have the right to stop the Capital Ball, nor the right to condemn its actions. After all, the thing it's trying to do, I've already done the same thing myself. Forcing others to obey a set of rules through heavy-handed means, and trampling them underfoot to accomplish a goal. Creating the environment, no, the world one desires, with the largest scope your power allows. You're speaking of Yunsoku, yes? I don't dislike the current cycle Yunsoku has attained thanks to everyone's efforts. However, it wasn't that way from the beginning. There were some that wouldn't become part of the order of things, some that wouldn't fit, and some that fought against it and were repelled. In the end, they all disappeared. Sorry. I used to question myself about all this all the time long ago. I thought I was finished too. Perhaps it's the Avatar's fault, this nightmare's fault. Perhaps, to me, Yunsoku was a nightmare infinitely close to my ideals. Even if that's the case, Yukari, this incident will never end if you continue to avert your eyes from it. That would be the true nightmare, don't you think? And in our case, we know that continuing to run away from you wouldn't lead to things getting better. Come on, let's hurry up and get out of here together. If you remain like this incident won't end with a soft landing, but a full-on crash. Not just for us, but for all Kinsoki as well. I don't think that's what you want, Yukari. I know that. I want to move forward, too. But I'm sorry, with the Avatar possessing me like this, I can't stop myself. Yeah, I figured it'd come to this. It's always a boss fight. Oh well, come on then. We'll do the same thing we always do. Stop the Avatar by beating them up. The Avatar will use my gaps, and they're not something overcome by simple means. Doesn't really have a ton of debuff resist. Something happens at 0 HP. God, oh my gosh, bro. Whatever happened to bosses just dying when they die? Danmaku Berry, Objective Berry, Danmaku Barrier. At HP thresholds. There's a 12-turn cycle, so theoretically you can use it to cancel attacks. Not a ton of HP, a lot of mine. Resist Spirit, Wind, Mystic, and Dank. Love that. So my most used elements. Giga Ailment resists. Debuffs can be debuffed. I'm sure thinking about that. Something happens at 0 HP, yeah. Especially when I know what that something is. Weak to fire, cold, and physical. She's not weak. Oh, she is weak to nature. What am I talking about? I was about to comment. She's not weak to nature. I mean, that's what I was used to, but she is. Okay, we can debuff her. So Chirino's good. Ailments don't exist. Magic is not particularly Gucci here. She's not that fat. Quadruple Imperishable Night Barrier, Mana Drain. It's going to be the AoE Mana Drain or single target Mana Drain. Hyperactive, high-speed flying object. That's terrifying. Mana Spear. Arcana, Black Void. I don't see a Digin Storm, but that doesn't mean she doesn't have that. Gravity Manipulation. Well, there's really not much to do besides, like, see what she does. Okay, that's all stats up. But who like messes with stats? I know Maribel does. So Quadruple Imperishable Night Barrier is that. So she'll buff herself every 6 turns. I know Tenchi does, but I feel like there's someone else who does. Might have been Kaguya, but I don't know for sure. So she always goes Quadruple Barrier, Mana Drain, Special Attack, Spear, something, Wind, and then another Special Attack. Hina, if only. Stats owner midnight attacks, right? That's what that was. If I switch you in, you're gonna die. It's fine. But you don't have the thing that sucks her off yet. See what happens when we get hit. As we've still yet to get hit. Mana drain is damage dealt. That's cringe. It's Mary killed 3 stages. Easy. Kill Kasen. Kiss Yukari, Mario Kina, but it's close. So I'm just gonna die to high-speed flying object is what I'm gathering right now. I didn't get the magic down debuff. I got all the other ones, but I didn't get the one I needed. I think that's row-based. Not as strong as I would have suspected. What turn are you up to? Turn 8? So what's after that? Next is Mana Spear. That sounds cringe. How greedy do I want to get with something called Mana Spear coming up? Alright, this is my first one. Yuko's very magically defensive, which is probably useful here. Ooh, she actually is taking a while to act. I should have paid attention to that. Fortunately, Fortunately, most of my magic attackers don't really do a whole lot based on elements. But they can, like, tank hits, cope. Although I'm curious to see what this next attack is. Let's get another magic drop. She tried. You can't fault her for trying. I could play more aggressive on my backliners, but I'm really just trying to play defensive because I don't know what the fuck she's doing. Okay, so Mana Spear is single target. It doesn't drain mana, though, despite being called Mana Spear? So that's interesting. So next is the Wind. What's her HP at? 81. So I gotta keep an eye out for that barrier coming up. Another magic drop, love to see it. No magic drop. It's a little sad, but it is what it is. Okay, I have a Lunar Dial. She is doing whatever Don Makubear is here. I don't know what that means. Gulp. You don't have the mana for it. Well, I don't think I'd want to click on it. Null attack 4 times? So that just... the next 4 attacks don't do anything? It's just damage, but extra effects will still occur right now. That's fine? Aaron's trying. Can't fault the girl for trying. I'm, like, expecting a giant nuke to sometime occur, and one just hasn't happened. Like, there's been, like, a decent attack. That targets HP to 1. Okay, there's a cringe attack that I've been wondering if it was going to happen. And then that leads into her buff, though. So this gives me some time to... Right. She's still nullifying attacks right now. And she's not doing anything until she's at 50% HP, which is gonna be a while. Let's, You're at -1 melancholy, that's lovely. Chen! Oh, what are you doing? Holy face, girl! Squeeze me? Yeah, well, we're getting an objective barrier. I don't know what's objective about this barrier, but it sure is about to be an objective barrier coming up. And she's about to act, so I gotta get some people back out here. Null negative. What does that mean? Fixed number, it's status ailments and debuffs. Stack as well as 10% of this each time starting a turn. Okay, so that stops debuffs and stuff. I already have this. And she just skipped her buff. Oh, you fool. Yeah, well, she's done Maku burying here anyway. Which was nullify damage. But who cares? Okay. Whatever you say, Sakuya. I wonder if I'm going to regret that. Something happens at 0 HP. Okay, here we go. I was gonna say, she didn't have enough HP. They both have their imperishable. They both click Mana Drain on 2. This is just her 2-form split. Is getting taken by that much. This one reduces damaging by 11,000. This one decreases damage down to 11,000. If alone, her last spell. Oh, it's the fucking orb again. Oh, you're so cringe, bros. Why you gotta be so cringe? It's the orbs. You gotta kill both of them at the same turn. Okay, you have a little bit of time because it's prep last spell into Spiriting Away. I don't know how much of a cooldown it has, but at least you have time. Cope. Well, we can get some chip in this one. Right, you should be attacking the other. Nukes should go on the left one, other one should go at the right. Oh, this one can get ailmented, this one can get debuffed, I see. Where's Wriggle when I need her? Well, this one can get the speed down from Chuno's passive, though, at least. So I should have done that slightly quicker, but it's not the end of the world. How many joys do I have? %, for silent, and she missed. Thank you, very cool. I should probably heal you up now that I think about it. Oh, they buff all of them. It buffs both of them is what I should say. The one on the right's never going to get to act. So this one is mana draining here. That's fine. I'd like to heal her if I can, though. You don't do a whole ton here. Not that. Ooh, that killed Sakia barely. Nice shot. Cope. Second death. Oh, I guess, yeah, I guess zero shock and zero death. I didn't even think about that aspect. It would have been cool if I got that that silence from before too. Oh, what's she doing next? Next is Mana Spear, which is not intimidating in the slightest. No poison, hate to see it. Magic down though is very nice. One more and you get one more death on somebody and you get your thing back. The one on the right's going to attack soon. Too soon. Yeah, it's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Fuck, she consumed a thing at the start of her turn, because of course she did. Okay, you're Abyss Spearing. I don't actually know what that does. You're Wind of Arcana. I haven't actually seen that one yet. Chip, especially on the one on the right. The one I have a hard time doing chip to. Actually got that off, which is really nice. They're both going to act soon, which is cringe. Unfortunate targeting. But that does mean I get a speed debuff on the one on the left, which is hard to come by. But resetting speed drop on the one on the right is not going to be really a thing anymore. Provocations with what mana? %75 shock. Right, that. It's fine. Nice dodge. Flash shock resist. Oh, she still has that flash shock resist. It only gets dropped by 20% each turn. The one on the left is buffing here. I don't know what gravity manipulation is. I've yet to see that. But if it's just buffing, I can get damage out. Does this shock? It does. Right, MP is a thing. That's it? That's it? Pretty attack. Got the shock through again. I missed a 66% silent, heavy, paralysis, and poison, by the way. Just want to mention that. Look on the left. 66% on 4 different ailments. That's cringe. Terror, silence, and all other things. I can't fucking cure heavy. What's the purple one doing here? It's buffing, yes. Both of them are buffing next. What's the pink one doing? Pink one's buffing. This one is mana draining. No. This one's buffing. This one's mana draining. Nice. That's you 1230 HP the entire fight. She got healed up a couple times and then she went back in. Okay, no other phase. First try victory. Literally free. Cool fight. In terms of design. Little abusable with ailments and shenanigans and like debuffs. Cheerbo really helped. I didn't even have to use Sakia cheese. It helped. It was insanely easy, especially compared to Byakuren. Oh, by a long shot compared to Byakuren. Like, Yukari barely attacks. Yukari has, like, 2 attacks she does. Everything else is, I'm gonna buff myself. I'm gonna drain your mana. I'm gonna, like, sit here and buff myself again. I'm gonna do attack that doesn't do anything. I guess I'll do 1 attack every 20 turns that does something. Well, also, when Chen's rock coming out here doing 60,000 damage in a single fucking hit, like, you know, that does help. Sorry about all this, I really am. Kari, I want to resolve this predicament, save Gensoki, of course, from the bottom of my heart. I truly feel that way. When I learned that it was alive and suffering, feelings sprouted up in my... Oh, Yukari fell in love. Sympathy, pity, and guilt. These feelings, too, are true. Where the Yukari is fucking broken. Literally. And the Avatar took advantage of that. I really messed up. I mean, in the past 2 games, the combo of Reimu plus Yukari was like the GOAT in my opinion, but I'm not using Reimu anymore. She's washed. We'll see this. Surprising too, seeing Byakuren and I were both fine. You deserve this kind of thing now and again, Yukari. And plus, we gotta see a yokai sage's weak side. That's pretty rare. I mean, we'd like beat up Kusen already, who is a sage, but we'll ignore that. Doesn't like Yukari. Come on, give us that shady. I know everything there is to know. Smile that you always do. Ha ha ha. Well, it's good for your health, you know. Or then one of those newspaper things recently. You suck at cheering people up, Junko. Yeah. You're all just so strong. Nah, we're really not. We just act strong like you do. I mean, I need to be saved too. Ooh, yeah, you post that. That's a good point. Good time to put this up here. Say about that people of Gensokyo, the place you guys made. All the people we are mandatory to encounter in these story sequences? Yeah. Yeah, all the optionals will never appear. Don't call Gensokyo an ideal and like nightmare, Yukari. I quite like this place. Right now, when I picture Utopia, I picture Gensokyo. Right. Yes, you're right. I'm sure you end up with all sorts of worries when you live for a long time. I never took advantage of a few of mine and jumbled me up for it. And look how young I am. Like a long life as a sage sounds like tough work. I think I'm content with my laid-back gatekeeper life. I can understand wanting to run away, as well as why you'd sympathize, Yukari. And getting possessed by an avatar rendered you even less capable of fighting those feelings. Reimu try to put Yukari in an old age home. Don't worry, Mima's coming back in the next game. Okay, Yukari, let's get you back to the mental ward. It's been quite a serious situation, hasn't it? But we're somewhat responsible for it. Come, Yukari, come with us. Let's pay our dues by putting forth our best to resolve this. Can you do that? No. It's not too late to come back from this. Even I end up getting captured by a nightmare. Just look at me now. Byakuren, Aden. Yes, you two can be nice sometimes. We're always nice. Did you just realize that for the first time? I suppose I did. Teehee! Now, looks like you've perked up a bit, huh? Things are only getting harder from here on out. Let's give it our best. Rest. It just ain't right for us to face a problem this big without you backing us up, Yukari. Yes, you're right. Sorry for all the trouble. Come on, let's go. I'll come back from this. Just you watch. Let's all resolve this ensuite together, everyone. I'll work hard to make up for the embarrassing show I put on. That's right. If we're resolving it, we need you to. Yeah, let's do okay. Is Byakuren not nice all the time? I'm gonna go back to base, and there's gonna be a new dungeon, so there's gonna be more cutscene. I'm just gonna like do like a normal fight, and then it's gonna be fine, right? By the way, Chen the Goat dealing 60,000 damage in a single hit. We love Chen. There you are. What? Oh, hi, Aki. What was Room? What? That's a weird name for Reimu, Marissa, Renko, Maribel. RM. It's a weird name for the 4 people. That weird name for the 4 people of us isn't gonna catch on. Akio. Anyway, what do you need? I was curious about something Byakuren spoke of, so I asked the villagers that have come to the base about a few things. Find out about some things. Something Byakuren said? Wait, what? One of her sermons? No, it wasn't from one of her sermons. She theorized that one of the main factors keeping this terrible incident going could possibly be the rumors, fear, and despair of the many helpless victims involved. So to question the villagers, it turned out a terrible rumor had spread among them. Reimu led a group to go and resolve the incident, but they suffered defeat. Ooh. Well, that ain't exactly a rumor, though. It's a fact. Yuri in my chat? Get it out of here. Excuse me, I've hardly suffered defeat over here. I'm in the process of getting my revenge. Furthermore, a non-negligible percentage of villagers also believe the following dangerous rumor. place far more powerful than Gensokyo called the Lunar Capital has supposedly begun taking action to bring the situation under control. That rumor combined with our situation. That kind of no, ain't that really bad? There was basically the open-end move to bring the Lunar Capital down to the surface with the whole rumor materialization thing, isn't it? Precisely. This is quite the... Sorry, it's not Fuda. I'm not into that. Precisely, this is quite the serious predicament. Additionally, it really is true that Sagami of the Lunar Capital is working hard to help resolve this. Misleading statement, sort of half-truth, makes it hard to deal with. It's a clever method of attack. So the rumor's origin, I believe, is likely intertwined into the various nightmares, and has spread unconsciously to many people since. As evidence, I inquired as to where the villagers heard it from, but in the end they were stuck scratching their heads, unable to answer. I see. So with all that unprecedented chaos going on, people unconsciously want something they could cling to. And that's the ray of hope that the Lunar Capital might save them, huh? Whoever did this has a good grip on human psychology, so must have not been the ball. Maybe it was the fake Sumereko. Maybe it was the Lunar Capital Occult Ball's real plan this whole time. This whole commotion from destroying the boundary between dreams and reality was enough on its own, but maybe what it really wants is to bring the Lunar Capital to the surface. Cause unprecedented chaos within the nightmares, and spread a rumor that the Lunar Capital could save Gensokyo, just when everyone desired help the most. By doing that, it could relocate the Lunar Capital here for certain this time. Was that its plan? No way. Nobody wants the Lunar Capital to be relocated here, so what's all that for? I don't think it's an unreasonable conclusion, though. Two has lived to fulfill their purpose, after all. I understand how the Lunar Capital Ball feels, so I'm gonna lick Renko all over. Poor Renko's just getting licked right now. It's not unreasonable, though. I see. If a tool is made to do something, it has to act toward fulfilling it, huh? What are you looking at me for? Look at the tongue! Is it dripping, and is it on Renko? Yes or no? I'm just describing what the game's doing. You got a question? Give it to your boy, give it to your boy 3 peso. Thank you for the play. And now, not even the Lunar Capital, the ones who made the ball, even want it to happen. Despite being pushed away by everyone, the ball can't stop itself from trying to fulfill the rumors of the Lunar Capital. And the cold fake Sumereko, born from the outside world's doppelganger rumors, is cooperating to help it. Things were already bad enough, but now they're looking even worse. What to do? I don't know, maybe we have to beat up the occult ball. Or the fake Sumereko, or both. We're gonna get to the back, and then Shinky's gonna be like, "Hello, I am the mastermind." If only. Saying that, however, it's not as if everything about this place is bad for us, don't you think? What do you mean by that? I believe this goes back to something Byakuren said back in Utopia, but if our enemies are going to use rumors against us, then we ought to use them too. Hakure's Shrine Maiden has recuperated its leading charge to resolve this terrible incident. Reimu, may be very unpleasant for your title to be put front and center like that again, but no, it's fine. I'm way past all that stuff already. This isn't time to complain about stuff like that anyway. We have to use everything we can, figureheads and all. If you don't like it, we can always go with the beautiful magician Marissa's leading the charge. I don't mind. You want to? Should go with the beautiful magician Marissa is leading the charge? Sorry, let's not, after all. Carry on, carry on. Yeah, Marissa's got this side to her too, believe it or not. I'll continue. The rumor of the masses serves the keys to the situation, so from here on out, rather than aiming to conquer small nightmares with allies that may aid us as powerful combatants, fuck those allies, they can suffer all we care about. I think we should target large nightmares with many civilians trapped inside. I see. Seeing people in nightmares should be the best way to convince people that Reimu's group is still doing fine. So, we'd be stopping the rumor about the little Lunar Capital come to save everyone at the same time, overwriting it with one that says Reimu's crew is working on it, as always, and they'll have it resolved soon. Is that right? Akio here is the tactician, not Yukari Aaron. Precisely, if we can succeed in saving people and overwriting the rumors, we can disrupt our enemies' attempt to grow their strength and prevent their destructive plan to relocate the capital. Furthermore, gaining control over the power of rumors may help to increase our side's power as well. If that's really the case, they would be killing 3 birds with 1 stone. No! Aya, Hitade, and Megaboo were killing them all at the same time? Unbelievable. We can never have too many allies, but I guess we've already got quite a lot. It's more important that we deal with the balls first. Fake Sumereko and the rumors of the lunar capital saving everyone. We're in trouble otherwise. Who knows what happened if we left the rumors alone. Yeah, I gotta make a new move if the situation gets as bad as it could. So, exactly what should we do next? No need to worry. Dormy, Byakuren, Yukari, and Eren have come up with a plan. Oh, you're already having a meeting. We're back. We use our lunacy radar to find the next nightmare we should visit. One where many people are trapped. Already? Welcome back. You just left this morning, too. It's quite an impressive pace, don't you think? Hee. I had to make up for disgracing myself, after all. There's no time to complain that you're tired during this awful incident. Jacking off. Slacking off feels all the better when there are no troubles or misgivings to be concerned with. Whew. Good work, Lucy Radar. You did well. I don't feel so good. Ah, Raisin. Raisin really doesn't look okay. We made very, very good use of her as our radar, after all. You can rest now, Raisin. Here, drink this, you'll feel refreshed in a flash. Glug, glug, glug. Whew. I can feel it. It's like cold water being pumped directly in my spine. No, the refreshing feeling's coming. I can't stop it. Did she just make her come? Yeah, it looks like that helped. You can work a little more now, right? Raisin's still getting lobotomized, yeah. You're working her too hard, Eren. I demand human rights. No, rabbit rights. In the middle of explaining things to Rape and the others, looks like we came back at the perfect time then, So you found the next night we should visit Dormy. Care to elaborate? The exactor said Aku explained things to us too, so we narrowed down our search to nightmares that seemed likely to have a lot of people trapped inside. We raced and transmit madness via wavelength, picked up large number of regular humans, then we received many madness echoes back, just to find the huge nightmare we were looking for. The number of victims places at a large enough scale that it wouldn't be at all strange if it were the incident's home base. Concluded that it's possible that the Ball and Sumereko are focusing rumors into this nightmare and planting them in the minds of those inside in order to maintain their power and keep the incident going. The nightmare's scale is just that frightening. I was one taking all that madness echoes. How about showing me some more concern for me? Well, I deserve 10 years of special treatment for this. It's splendid as always today, Raisin. I feel refreshed again. I got an injection that's even more potent. This isn't how you should treat someone who's done such splendid work. Help me, Reimu. Help me, Marissa. We don't let your sacrifice go to waste, Raisin. Anyway, prior to returning to base, we just had to finish linking a relay to this nightmare's entrance. We can travel there anytime. What happens when we got Yukari, Dormy, and Eren all together? You guys put some real good work. I wonder what Okino's up to. So next up, we're going into this nightmare to save people, right? Right. However, seeing as the people in there are being used to support the rumors, that means they're serving as the lunar capital ball's power. So bringing in this nightmare will surely prompt interference from our enemies beyond what we've seen before. Yeah, and so what? I'm an expert breaking into places like this. Can't make an omelet without being prepared to break it. Making the mother of all omelets here, Jack. Can't fret over every egg. With the numbers we got on our side, we'll be just fine, I'm sure. Ain't that right? Okay, let's crash this huge-ass nightmare. Huge-ass nightmare. Can't you do a little better than that, Marissa? Indeed, our destination needs a name, doesn't it? If you give it a name, how about Bloody, Shady, Dark Love... How about Great Nightmare of Phantasmagoria? Agreed. Okay, our destination is Great Nightmare of Phantasmagoria, and our goal is to save the villagers. I'll go tell everyone else. He seems really unhappy with this. I don't want another name level of whatever was squad. Ignoring her names takes stamina too, you know. I figures that someone who gives such boring lessons at the temple would have a poor naming sense too. What? Excuse me? Just do her docu, please. The next battlefield's gonna be named something crazy otherwise. Here's the problem, I'm gonna walk in there and there's gonna be another fucking cutscene. It's gonna last 5 years. Wait, isn't anything at the shop? Oop. I got cheats. Oh, 6, 7 achievements. So funny. I wonder if there's gonna be anything new here. Nope. Stalling at this point. Let's just trigger the cuts. Let's just get it fucking over with. Looks similar to these places. Boom, boom. Dramatic music moment. Boom, boom. Forgotten the chest in the Byakuren dungeon. I just went back and grabbed... I grabbed both chests right before Byakuren, though. Or right before Yukari. I shouldn't be missing anything. I was missing a few, but I grabbed them right before I did Yukari. So, this place. This is the Great Nightmare Phantasmagoria, where tons of people are trapped. Can't say I'm quite satisfied with that name. Anyway, this place definitely has a different feel than the minor nightmares we've explored. Yeah, compared to the minor nightmare, this place feels less maddening and more disappointing, hopeless, and helpless. It doesn't feel all like all that hostile of a place. First chest on the floor left block. Yeah, I grabbed that right before Yukari. To get the additional elite slot. That I probably won't use, but I have now. It probably feels oppressive because so many people are trapped here. Things in here will be way harder than the minor nightmares. We're in for a tough time. If I were to put this oppressed feeling to words, I guess I'd say it's like a thick stone wall. Wait, no, maybe a wall of flesh. Something about wall of flesh? Oh my goodness, bro. Where's Moonlord? Oh my, what's Ada Ada. You two. Huh? Did I say something totally off the mark? No, it's the opposite. The exact opposite. You guys were so clueless and lacking confidence when you first came here, but now... It's hard to believe you were able to sense this nightmare's properties and the difference between its victims. Despair so cutely. You two have come a long way. Hee hee! Yeah, I guess we might have not been able to tell before. You mentioned, I guess you're right. We have come a long way, haven't we? Certainly have. It's very impressive how sharp you've become in such a short time period. It's proof of the incredible potential you hold. Yeah, can't sense a thing even after hearing you guys explain. Ha ha ha. You're a disgrace in the Sky Level Mansion, Mei Ling. Goodness, I can't say it's unlike her, though. By the way, they can't have Patchy in any cutscene because it's technically possible to not have Patchy by now. So, of the original characters, the only one they can actually have in cutscenes is Mei Ling because it's literally possible to not have awakened any of them. Which is kind of stupid, but, you know, that's what it is. I keep quiet about the fact that I can't identify minute changes in feelings either. Is it Shoddy herself? So they've tracked me this far, huh? They've assembled one heck of a big team, too. I thought I trapped them all in nightmares back then. What did I do wrong? I even tried to buy time by scattering people they knew were different, smaller nightmares. Damn it, they'd come to this nightmare by Quinky Dink. What am I even saying? I'm not taking this seriously enough. They purposely chose this place. There's no way it was a Quinky Dink. Maybe Mr. Twitch must have picked up on the rumors, or maybe the others used their knowledge of powers. Either way, they were certain when they chose this place. You'd better be ready too, Sumereko. Come on, you're the avatar of the occult, the one and only high school prodigy. I just need a little more time. A little more, everything will work out. I was really hoping that with Sumereko in the opening cutscene, I'd actually be able to play with Sumereko in this game, but turns out that's not true. We've already gotten past the boundary-destroying part. In other words, as long as the lunar capital Copal is safe, the plan should be fine from here. It'll all be okay if I could buy some more time. Even if it means using up the occult balls we're using to gather power and spread rumors. Just you watch, we haven't lost yet. We can do this. I can do this. This boss. Well, I might as well save him. Do Dream Souls? No, never lucky. I got more brandy. I don't know if that's used to make literally anything, so... Okay, Aiden. Not Aiden, what am I saying? Yukari! Yakumo Yukari. Yep, Stats are stats. They certainly do exist. What do we got here, girl? Inflict terror upon damaging enemy not inflicted with it. This is slight bit of resistance. Damage dealt and damage taken, return counters to multiple 3. Cool. So you had Mesh of Light and Darkness and Hyperspeed Flying Object. Byakuren Household. Element resist, or the average all resist, whichever's load. Yep. Right. 1/3 missing HP at the start of each turn. That's pretty cool. The defensive stat. Which skill it takes, we calculate either the appropriate defense stat or the average of the Deaf and Mind, whatever's higher. The damage skill it takes is calculated the appropriate element resist or the average of all resist, whichever is higher. We can buff up these. Deal against enemies with process speed down. Reduces the chances by 20%, not bad. It's the guard factor, that's pretty sick. Power multiple. Okay, Yakima run. We're back to this. Beats by 40. If Ron is in the party further, 40 points if she's in the front line. Power increased by 30. Chen's in the party, and 30 additional 30. Chen if she's in the front line. She's party in the front line. So you can get up to 200 power, 200 pow, and 220 damage multiplier. Not bad. Can only be used on even turns though. That's pretty cringe. You have in mind all allies cooldown 3. Oh my gosh, it's back. But it has a cooldown. At least it's not a turn gauge. Melee damage. So any damage skill received with calculus if their lower defensive stat was the same as their higher one. Only works with skill holder and isn't shared by boundary party share upgrades. Against other frontliners, 1/4 of the effect with skill holders on the front line. Okay. Lures skill is lowest element resist, calculating the average. Their 2 lowest resists. But their frontliners 1/3 and grants them 1/2 of the effect. Neat. There's 1/2 of missing HP at the start of each turn. So this puts 1/4 of it to other frontliners. Your highest element resist targets highest calculate average of all their resists. And this makes it ignore 2, 1/3, and then 1/2 HP regen. Objective barrier, null negative single ally. Seems a little cheesy. Turn counter requirement from 3 to 2. It's better. Decreases MP cost. I mean, that's interesting, but like, you have to know that that's something you want to nullify is coming, like a negative effect you want to nullify is coming, and that it's it's also only single target. Damage multiplier Chen. The damage multiplier for Ron even more. The spell, so if this make it so the spellcaster both Chen and Ron be the front line would use turn count as a multiple of 6. Okay. Yakumo Household's big brawl. No magic one time. This seems a bit more useful, though still a little situational, but it does seem more useful than the other. All other frontline turn gauges by 10,000. Turn count must be 3 or higher. At least it's 3 or higher and not a multiple of 3, thank goodness. We're so back. Step mind potency by 10. Adds attack, magic, and speed buffs to spell effects when the turn count is odd upon use. The potency is 1/5 of the Deafened Mind. Makes it 1/3. 1% one time. Damage taken down by 10% with spell effects when the turn count is even. 18%. Because MP cost by 4, minimum 1 for every turn. For every turn of the user's turn count above 3. Yeah, because it does cost 88. Posting a value by 3,000, by 6,000, by 10,000. Oh, I was not expecting them to do that. Huh. So we got a Spiriting Way bot here. That's curious. Very tempting, Amy. Very tempting. I don't think I'll use her, because there's too many other characters I want to use. And I've used her in the past a lot, so I don't think I'll use her here. I don't want to bench Tenchi for Remy. Hey, man, again after the first uses. Yeah. Unironically, yeah. Give her you can just build around that. I shouldn't drop Maribel, should I? Decrease enemy sap by 20%. Grant the increase amount to the skill holder. Attacks to do it. Makes them if he's just focused. Well, you're never focusing anyway. Because realistically, like, the two other characters I'm going to be the most interested to use are obviously going to be Remy and Kaneko. Not that we'll ever see Kaneko. We will eventually cope. Cope and seethe cope. Just keep coping. At this point, I don't think I can bench Sakia. I feel like some people might throw hands at me if I dared. Because in this game, yeah, we're just gonna pretend it's Labby 1 all over again, where she's post game. It's basically exclusive. Who to do? Cause use the characters you want. Well, that's the problem. There's too many characters I want to use. Like, that's the other thing. I want to use everyone that's here. I want to use Flan. I want to use Oko. I want to use Satori. Right? I want to use Wrigley-Roo. I want to use Yukari. I want to use Suwako. I want to use Remy. Okay, I want to use... There's too many characters I want to use. I'm unsure about Kaguya. In theory, I like her. Bet you everyone do Flan Sola. Don't tempt me. Is probably what I will do. And then the question probably Kaneko. Well, to be fair, because assuming Kaneko fits this slot, there's still 1, 2, 3 other characters that are coming, right? Well, there's 4 characters. One of them's going to be Kaneko. We already know Kaneko's in the slot because we saw it from earlier this game. I'm assuming one of them's Sagume, the other Sumereko. Probably will join after the game's over, Cope. And then there's going to be someone else. I don't know who it's going to be. So, I mean, we'll want to look at them. Flonny Flonny B. You know I do love me some Flonny Flonny B, but we're not adding her. Okiko's last slot, if only. Okay, your magic. I've already thrown all that magic into you. So who's the next character you gotta throw that magic into? You. Def. Who wants some Def? Well, the answer's pretty obvious. I've already thrown some mind into her previously. TP. Attack rate. Who wants some bonus attack rate? Okay, let's give it to Chet. We love Chet. Chet needs that base attack anyway. Speed. I previously threw speed on Remy back when she was on the party originally. Okay, I should throw some more of these out. Now, why the fuck did I throw into the Aya? I'm not using Aya. Why is the screen so bright when I do this? Hello? That's most of my disciplines. Gave Tenchi. I gave Remy these gems previously. That's what I went to say. If I said Tenchi, then I misspoke. You also do need some... I need to get some money so I can give you some shit. Uber Boost Loop? Yeah, that's pretty... Oh, I have an Uber Hot Watch. Chen, where are you? Chen, get over here. Yeah, take the Hot Watch, why don't you? I'm tempted to give you the oil. I'm tempted to give you just another one of those. Anybody else want a victory cry? Oh, I have a better idea. It's actually probably not a better idea, but it's a better idea. You can't stop me! I guess I can also upgrade this. Need more of these, or I need more sea life scales. Right, I need to sell and get money. I have money. Nice! Let's take my Lutic Boss reward, which is this. So as it can go material gathering, sure, I guess. Cope. I might as well put them on that. Go up there, Flan. Wait. Remy. Boop. Boop. I have a lot of star sunstones. I have so many more stars than I do regular. Library. Oh, there's 70th achievement. Get another key. Let's go hit up our keys real quick. I don't even remember what I want to open right now. Sure, let's just open one of these. Let me just check my distributions here. I need to keep that for now. So I might split that a bit. Oh, right. I never swapped you back. So keep you at that spread. Sure. No gamma. Those are just boring old polycrystals. I took the monocrystal. Oh. Our base of operations certainly has become quite the bustling place, perhaps due to the increase of villagers living here. Did I put her at 95%? I'll go back. Well, it'll be a bit of a waste if we can only use this, space. I think it's a good thing myself. We aren't using all the buildings anyway. But saying that, this place is just as empty as always. This is exactly why we're able to relax and read here, though. The books here aren't exactly aimed at the general public, and the simmering herbal remedies and magic charged stones don't help to make this place any less bizarre. Oh, I'm losing frames, guys. Guys, it's over. Okay, the frames recovered pretty quickly. I myself went on a walk just recently, and some children called me a witch and then ran away. I can't say they were wrong, but regardless. I didn't know you left your room for anything besides food. You're missing the point here, Mary. Wait, none of this even matters. Your regular people, they enjoy praying, don't they? I often see them enthusiastically attending Byakuren sermons and visiting Ramu's branch shrine from the windows here. More like they want other people to do their work for them. They don't believe in their own capabilities, and they don't think they can change anything themselves. Real shame, too. Because anyone can put out decent results if they just study and train. Why do you have to have a paragraph? I see him as deeply faithful myself. Their views were formed by learning that rather than staying put and facing harsh weather and natural disasters head-on, it was better to run away first and then deal with things one by one from there. People gain the capability and desire to try acting for themselves once their food, clothing, and shelter are all sorted. And they have spare time and energy. That's how people work. I think everyone's trying their best. I don't care if they're lazy or faithful, or if they're just doing their best or not. We've straight off topic. My point is, praying has become a custom for the villagers, hasn't it? So I decided to coalesce their prayers and start running a new service here. Oh, what's this now? Using their prayers, as well as the prayers you all make when the awakening items you want don't come out. Prayers we make? You mean the anger we feel? Yeah, I want the rare ones ever come out. You doing this yourself? Are you our enemy, Patchy? So I folded and stitched together those sincere prayers here, and here's the result. You know, you're able to create whatever awakening items you want. Ooh. Nice stuff, Patchy. I always believed in you. You're family, not our enemy. However, it'll take time and effort, and like I said, I have to fold and stitch together much anger. I mean, many prayers in order to even make this possible in the first place. To put it simply, you need to trade unwanted awakening items for prayer fragments, and after collecting many, I mean many of them, you'll be able to create awakening items you desire. It's one of those systems. In the end, we're still gonna have to roll that gotcha. Yes, but being able to eventually trade for what you want is better than nothing, isn't it? They're gonna make all those rolls and bring me more stones. Damn it. Just what are we to you, Patchy? Okay, bye. Any system acquired? Yeah, I see. Mission change delay. Whoa! Yeah, I want that. You're saying money rate, drop EXP, oh my goodness gracious. Guard factor? That seems pretty good. In the Remilia. This is the important one. Reduce guard effect for everyone by 20. That does seem pretty good. How much HP do I greed? That appears to solution in there for Rumia. Unbelievable. You, here. What's here? Right, you don't really care about any of those. No wasted. Well, Rumia still does a unique thing where she completely ignores it, which you don't see elsewhere. I really don't care about any of these passives. I care about this one a little bit. Do I actually want these right now? Objectives can use your Chi or Guy factories. Oh, I guess because it will stack with other things. Do I want that one? It's like, which passage I care for? Like, Miserable Fate is like one of her utility things, but otherwise nothing else really... Reputation Knight is interesting. It's also incredibly cheap. These are also curious. Oh, right, because that's onto Fate Alteration. So I guess maybe I'll, like, spend my way that way. Because that Fate Alteration is interesting, I guess. I mean, most of it's, like, not, like, the most important, because, like, she's kind of, like, chills there. What do I want to look at here? Fix kooks, right. God forbid she's at 95%, guys. Oh, she would be unplayable otherwise. What do you want? I don't know. Here's some spud. And some... F in mind. Lots of heaven, don't care. Holding 2 or less when moving from rear to front line. That's interesting. Maybe I might throw that on. So let's re-grab this, just to have it. Not that I'll ever click it. Cheerbo! How to grab that? Sure. Well, we're here. We might as well get like an HP. And like a death, sure. Sakuya. Sure. Add in, add in. Right, I forgot you have revival capabilities. You're a very good pair with Kaguya. But I'm not using Kaguya, so cope. Guess I should give you some things here, shouldn't I? Jan! Oh, that's... Wait. Wait a second. I want that speedy. Oh yes, increase your turn gauge by 240 upon formation gauge, switching you out of the front line. Oh, into the front line. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's upgrade the Kiba Toko. I'd like to get that one as well. We'll hold off for now. We'll get it eventually, surely. Instant attack. Well, it also combines with instant attack to give her plus 1,000, like 40 or something. Yuyuks. Increase all your ailment resist by 3. Man, it's just best lady better than this. Cool. What do I hear? Do I want this? If I don't want Swallowtail Crest, and I'm not getting down here yet, I shouldn't grab these two. Unless I also want this, though. %6 chance, that's pretty cool. Another Melancholy. Let's grab this. That also recovers HP, which is great. I get a lot more HP growth if I went down that way, too. Mary Berry! Get that damage by 1%! Yeah, what about here? Oh, we can't get Pierce till 99, which is sad. Sure. Sure and sure. Ranker. What level are you? 87? You're still a ways from getting to that. 800 upon use. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, shit nuts. Actually, now that I think of it as well, there should be a... Should be a thingamabobski. No new Renko skill left to look at. That's really cool. So I could look for that. Care as much about that. Chance for Melancholy to not be used. That's not bad. I'm gonna try to get that. Oh, I can grab it right now. Sure. Roomba. Side of Genocide. Don't possess accuracy on debuff. I don't want this Side of Genocide. Just because its name is funny. Like, we like genocide? Go. Boom, and then over here... Sure, instant attack. Formation changes. Who am I putting out here? Sure, let's keep you out there for now. Let's get my girl Roomba. Let's get Misteel. Okay, guys, don't worry. We're gonna play the game now. Wait. Wait. Learning technique. There's a new attack. Null negative one time, all allies. Yawn! Good MP and MP regen, though. You care about that. Pretty boring attack otherwise. Tyrant Burst. Shock of Death, all enemies. Negative accuracy, though. Post delay. Oh, good grief. That's a cool attack, though. There's a lot of support. Interesting. Persistent all buff. We can increase beyond his max with the lapsation. That's quirky. I gotta find some wing drakes of power. I also gotta find some detestable bright blades. So I have a specific spawn point. Is that in the final dungeon? Simple's atrocity. Wingdrake's power to detestable bright blades. Oh, these are the detestable bright blades. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, let's actually go play the game now. Surely I'll get to I'll play the game for a tiny bit, right? Oh, I found a dead end. Game's over. Challenge level 60. So the Yukari challenge level was 64. Why is this level 60? Naked, huh? Guys, it's all dead ends. Oh, we can't go anywhere, guys. Is this just going to be a combination of, like, everything? Egg. Symbol of falsehood. You just get one tap. I missed you. Maybe we can look by with those troll levels. Oh, Posse, yeah. You're cool, game. Intriguing. But highly disturbing. Let me get my fruit! Guys. 5 last leaves? Big Cerberus. You didn't get your buff, which is cringe. Ooh, they're fast. Right, you do have attacks. Not that I really care. Nice shock, for what it's worth. Okay, Misty, I'd really appreciate if you just, like, got your buff at the start of, like, the battle against these guys. It's in the lava. Fruit. Easy. Master's Emblem. Nobody wishing to be somebody. High HP, very low defenses. Oh no, they're all dead. Good job, Mystia. We love Mystia. She's the goat. It is this way. Probably shouldn't worry about the slightly complicated puzzles yet. I should focus on just exploring the broad areas, and then we'll do like the actual puzzly aspects. Dreaming Queen of Fire. Fire takedown bonus. With 5 billion fire resist. Death God's rocket launcher. Or as I hear, Mystia food. Dwarven axe. Curious, grab a Sparkus over here. I don't want to leave this corner. Whatever. We'll be going through this place multiple times. Jet Black, Adama, you. Surely we can get through this with the others. Let's not quite go there yet. You know, look around because there's a chest here with Dragon's Breath. I love how they gave me 5 last leaves, and they give like. Which is the bigger one. Oh, Alice is done breeding. And then of this smaller one, they're like, you just get one. Star Sunstone. There are 2 chests up there. Three Phoenix's arm. We got a lockbox coming up. Something Queen's Tarfay? Oh, I just opened 5 Chaos Fragments. Well, I feel like an idiot. Thanks, game. Take this one, go up here, and then go over here. This brings me to these beauties. That's whatever. I hate you. No, I gotta come to it from the top side. I see, I see. Pacers colorblind is lying to us that Jet Black Adava is white. What? 2 chests here. Huh. Stop making me have to think. It'd work if I could bring another one out. No, because I can't get back from here anyway. There are ways to get there, but how do you get there in the first place? Because you get that, then you can theoretically get both chests. But this here doesn't do anything because he's smart enough to make it too wide here. How do you get one out? Am I blind? I am. Guys, I'm very smart. Dream of energy. I should put some of those into my girl Mystia. I love making something 10 times complicated than more complicated than it actually is. Okay, so that's that corner done. Okay, this is what I was wondering if I was gonna see. What do we got here? Basically no weaknesses, except spirit. Click the funny button. Did I shock him? I did. It's pretty sick. HP 6. Yeah, because like the rare enemies are like cool in a sense, and like the hordes just tend to be like sticks. Just kind of stat sticks in general. Never death. Neat. Polycrystal? We want to go gambling more because we like gambling. Okay, anyway, back to... Oh, no, no, cross the frickin' thing. I love when I go somewhere and I find 5 different paths. Chess? Click the funny button. It is a pretty funny button. It's kind of like the thing that she seems to, like, excel at is just clicking this. I'll try to get her this at some point. Let's try to get some more damage out of it, but, like... That button is, like, in itself kind of just funny enough that... Oh, Does this open up a teleport? Please? Thank you. So you've made it. Uh-oh. Sakume! Heard you were working to resolve this too, but what are you doing here in this hall, in this nightmare? I'm sorry. Oh, hold on. Could it be? So it's the usual again. Like what's going on, but prepare yourself, everyone. Active due to the lunar stage won't be an easy fight. But this was a red event cutscene and not a boss fight, so... No, hold on. Stop, Reimu. Huh? Sorry, I should explain everything beforehand. I wasn't sure when we'd meet up, so I thought I'd wait to talk about it, but... What's supposed to mean? Why are you so quiet? What's up with this? Sakume has the ability to reverse situations with her words. She granted the lunar capital ball the power of words, and her power as a divine spirit is so great that she was able to establish the rumor manifestation phenomenon in Gensokyo. So she doesn't speak carelessly, then I see. Especially now that she has an idea of what effect her reversal would have. Isn't that right, Sakume? X is kind of cute. The isn't giving us anything to go off, though. I let Sakume know we were done gathering allies and wanted to attack the core of this incident, too. Till now, Sakume had been checking different nightmares on her own, rescuing trapped allies who had lost their dream souls. That's right, Sakume was the one who originally rescued everyone sleeping in the room next to the lounge, wasn't she? Oh, right. Oh, you're the one who did. I see now. Thanks, it was a big help. But now... Now she's checked on all the nearby nightmares. She's able to visit on her own. It seems she's run out of people lacking dream souls that need rescue. Right, plus, with how close we might be to the end of the incident, with how this might be like the last of main dungeon. Woo! Maybe. Looks like Sakume also judged that saving civilians could very well serve as the key breaking point of our current situation, in which case, it'd be best she joined us, wouldn't she? Why that Remy sprite feels out of place, it's her arms. Tiny arms. Especially next to Erin, who looks like she has massive arms. I was able to translate it for her so perfectly. So I told her to come meet us here whenever she judged the time was right to join us. It looks like that time's finally come. Thanks for coming, Sakume. Well, thanks. Let's all resolve this incident together. We'll do our best, too. Thanks. Oh, Kadia looks, yeah, she ain't looking too happy. I still can't get over the fact that they, like, just swapped Junko and Hikari, and we're like, oh, that's fine. Yeah, I can't think of it. She hates Lune. Sometimes I hate Lunarians. I just hate haughty assholes who don't hide that they think they're better than everyone else. And don't take responsibility for the disaster they've caused. I'm truly... Don't say anything! Your words will just make the situation more complicated. Okay. And? I just told you, didn't I? I hate irresponsible, high-handed assholes who think they're better than others, so I don't have any reason to hate you right now. Yugi Master. Well, that's true. Yugi's just big. Okay. Yugi has big everything. Sagame has been working hard to save people on her own since the incident began. Plus, I think she'd make for a reliable ally. Kay and I, as new you as well, Sagame. Sure, it'd be a lie if there's no ill feelings between us, but... Yo, we got top viewers? Count made 2 days ago? Right now, it'd be great if you'd lend us your strength. I think with how we are now, we can work together and solve this like adults. Am I wrong? Glad to have you in the team, Sagame. Thank you, both of you. I'm really sorry, everyone, but thank you, truly. Yeah, it's a little too thin to be thanking us, don't you think? That's right. Getting thankful will be better once this is all resolved. Glad to have you, Sagame. I'm expecting big things from you. You count on me. Debuff expert. You're a debuff expert. Have you met Chirno? Excuse me? Have you met Chirbo? That seems like it was a forced dialogue, so it looks like these chests over here are from these last places. Or Rayson's not real. She's getting bullied by the others. Go away. I love Kokoro's fuck an individual thing button. Okay, on a level of like 1 to 10, how hot is Kokoro? Like, she's not a character I see people simming at a lot, and yet for whatever reason, there's some stuff. More falsehood. Not big on Kokoro, to be honest. Banned. I'm just kidding. Dried fruit granola. More dragon's breath. That's just what I was looking for. Hey, we're fine. Whoopee! We can squeeze through. Why would you put the two squeeze spots, like, right next to each other? I guess that one puts it, like, right next to that boss checkpoint. I'll go until I, like, get wiped. I'll go for, like, slightly longer, but I need to go, make food soon. Goodbye. Coco's pretty, but that's it. This chair just ain't it. Most people, I feel like, don't have strong Kokoro opinions, and then I just see some people who are very much not gonna look at the new character. I have a battle chain of 17 going on right now. I'm going to look at the new character, but I have I'm keeping my current chain going. Pew pew. We love Chen. Would head pat her though and tell her it's okay? I'd be concerned if you wouldn't. Sure, I have 5 spare. Okay, I'm running out of lockbox keys, guys. Guys, I'm running out of lockbox keys. It's over. Actually, what I need to do is like this. Then we get over here. This is gonna take me somewhere. Is it gonna take me somewhere? That this chest. Hanley Dragon closed. Yawn. But this. I'm free. Finally, a second chance. Mono crystal. Yippee! Wait. Wait, there's some fruit over there. I didn't even notice the fruit originally. How about we just cat punch? I don't need the cat punch. I'm gonna cat punch. Fuck. Oh, that didn't quite finish her. Chen tanks those guys. Got the fruit. Wait, what am I doing? Chest. Ooh, indolent power. Didn't I fight one of these guys in one of those like previous like challenge level things? Physically bulky to magic, spirit heavily, fire and mystic. Let's go, you go pick up the kill. Oh, that hella picked up the kill. Moonstone. From steel ingot. Get Mystia back out here. Oh, that also would just bring me there. Chest. Lockbox key, picking one of those back up. Good, I was only down to 13. Why the fuck is this here? Why is this slidey thing here? And this one as well. Is there something with these tiles? Surely not. Get to this one. Hate fun? What do I hate fun about? Because I'm questioning the slidey tiles. Can't get back there. That trap down here. Unless I have to, unless... But I can't, like, not be... I can't... But I can't get back to the right. I'll just fucking go normally. I'll do this part later. This part at a different time. It's not 9 o'clock at night. But Caves, and thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. And just keep whacking with the Mystia and attempts to work. Another slide. Yee wee. Okay. I really just want to get into like another horde and then leave. And then check out Sagume and then probably just go to bed. Oh, you're cringe, bro. Oh, you're cringe. Minuscule one. Paralyzed and heavied. I want to let him change. Oh, so you just transformed him. So it'll be slightly more interesting, but... He's gonna do something here. He's gonna do nothing. Hello, overkill. Another polycrystal? Remy! I didn't realize that she was out of TP. What are these magic attackers? Good guidance. True. Might as well open up this while we're here. Not gonna mess around with that right now. Gets me this. The love machine. Gets me to the center island. That's not what I meant to do. But it's what I did do. Good job, Tenchi. Soak your fragment, we take those. Kind of surprised they gave me that chest. I thought that I was gonna have to slide for that one. Okay, so the bulk of the floor is done. It's just slide to figure out how to get to certain places. That one's pretty simple. Get it up, don't really care. It multiplied! They're breeding. Oh, they keep breeding. Get him, Tenchi. And then Misty comes in for the finisher. Cool. Oh, okay. Chaos Fragment. Looks like there's only a couple sliding puzzles left. Is it going to take me to the boss? After I fight this big, spooky Kadama, I don't know if I can beat him. Yeah, this is the path to the boss. Okay, I'll do the rest of those slime puzzles next time. I'm not doing the boss right now. Instead, I will I'll get to 30 here real quick. Owie! Kokoro lives those. So you'll run all of ice during games to place your sprite with. Yeah, she did appear at that one, like that last one that happened. Yeah, that was 37,000 damage to the 2,000 HP enemy. Maybe that was overkill. Okay, here we go. But you don't have any stats. I don't know why I've said stats. You don't have any turn. Or MP. That's the word. Words are hard. Boink. Aren't you dead yet? You do have a ton of HP, don't you? Nice. Okay, now I'll leave. Level up. Breeding. Treasure shop over here. Really? I got... there's a food item that appeared, and it got eaten by something else? Are you kidding me? Dungeon mapping. Token fragment. Shades. Check the bestiary. One off of that. Okay. And then sweet look. Oh no! Got it. I'll give it to Raymond if I find her then. I bet she's over there right now, so it'll be perfect timing. Wow, thanks, Kate. By the way, what's inside this anyway? Snacks or maybe a love letter? Ooh, now I'm curious. Can I look inside? Please don't look inside. Of course not, Kate. Don't play along with her, Rinko. Come on, hurry up and go deliver it. I'll do. Don't worry, I won't peek. Counting on you. Yep, I'm off then. You too? Yeah? Not only are you able to speak so casually to the gods of hell, but you're even able to use her as your delivery girl. I'm surprised. Huh? Why is that? You're really asking why? This Kate's so strong that even when you're scared of her, even you're scared of her, Yukari? I mean, she is a really reliable teammate, I guess. That's your first assumption. Well, that makes sense. Yukari Lapis Lazuli is the ruler of hell, and she's on a totally different level from us. Level isn't the right word. She's from a different world. Everything about her is just different. And then Reibu goes and beats her and Junko up at the same time anyway, because Touhou. If Yukari were to get serious, really serious, combine the power of her bodies from the three different realms, putting forth everything she has, she could almost certainly resolve this incident by herself. And even that's underselling her. It's better that we put how she'd resolve it aside, though. Huh? For real? Really? All of a sudden, Hikari glazing, I know. For real, really. And what? Is she just playing around? Is that freaky t-shirt real and not care about all the work we're putting in? Well, with her personality, I guess I could believe that. Maybe she's so ridiculously strong it makes her bored. If she really is just here to have fun, then does that mean it'd be fine for you guys to talk to her more casually, Yukari? No, that It's not happening. In your case, I'm sure she just laughs off and thinks you don't understand how credible she is. For us, she surely expects that we understand by now, so it would mean speaking with her, despite fully knowing how different we are. Both parties would be aware. Remember, Reimu can kill everyone. Oh, this is why it kind of feels like you're avoiding me? Did I surprise you? Sorry, Yukari, she loves moments like this. Well, I can't say I agree. We weren't actually trying to surprise you, though. She knows that you've been avoiding her. I was wondering if you disliked her. Really wondering. A lot. Hey, cut that out. Don't go telling her that. Yeah, you're right, Yukari. If I really get my all, I'd put every last drop power I had into it. I could probably end this incident all by myself, given enough time. Dude, what is this glazing? What is this glazing? She's insanely strong, but nobody uses her in this game yet. I remember Yukari mentioned it was better to put aside how she would resolve things. That's it right there. That's the problem. What do you mean? I'd use all my power to destroy the occult balls, but I wouldn't pay much or any mind to the destruction it'd cause. Next, I'd mobilize all of Hell's Oni, of the disassembled Kinsokyo and all the souls trapped in nightmares. Kinsokyo would have been really heavily damaged, after all. It'd be way easier that way. Then, I'd use parts of Hell to roughly reconstruct Kinsokyo and the living souls in it. If I were to use my real power, it'd probably be something like that. Even so, it'd still take a long time to accomplish. It's too large scale for me to wrap up. Dude, I want to read Sagame's ability so I can go make dinner. Hold on. Yeah, I'm seeing what... yeah, I think I'm seeing what Yukari's scared of now. Right? Kid is strong. Definitely strong, but did anyone else think her methods sounded sloppy? Yeah. Totally did, yeah. Right? Yeah, I'm strong. If I actually try, I'm really strong. My power isn't the kind of thing that can bring this incident to a clever and clean conclusion. Did you even say that my new Hell Kinsokyo would be the same as the original? If I did all that, would it be any different from having Hell invade, destroy, and conquer the place? I could maybe end this incident by myself. Oh, the goal is so strong, I don't need to fight, yeah. I see, that's why. I love occasionally when I go to 7TV and it just, like, doesn't sign me in. I see, that's why. Yeah, it's not that I'm offering the smallest... It's not that I'm offering the smallest bit of power because I want to play around. It's just the smallest bit is all I'm capable of providing. I could destroy Kinsokyo and use Hell to rebuild from vague memories, yeah. I don't see the appeal in the fake Kinsokyo that'd make. Well, if I did try to reconstruct Kinsokyo by myself, the other people with power wouldn't just sit by and let me happen. And things get really nasty. You know, like the Dragon God, that dumbass Moon Goddess, and there's Makai. Probably have more big powers, too. We'll ignore the existence of Shiki Ikki, who has tragically disappeared from this game since the last two. Shiki Ikki, my beloved. Not that I lose them in a fight, of course. I'd win for sure. I definitely didn't lose to Reimu. Or Marissa, for that matter. Anyway, yeah, I'm not limiting my power, only, you know, helping a little because I look down on you, or guys, or because I want to play around. It's just that, factor in the balance of things, it's probably the best I can offer. I need some plot reason to balance me out, otherwise, you know, this wouldn't be an incident. I don't really get it. Oh, you don't? How unfortunate. Anyway, I don't want to solve this incident on my own and redefine what Kinsokyo is. Yeah, me, Marissa, Yukari, everyone living in Kinsokyo, and even those who aren't. Those of the lunar capital, the outside world, Mary and Rinko, and the people of all of the other worlds. Kinsokyo is a totally unique place created by everyone's influence, and we want to protect that. Yeah, that's right. There's no point in me using heavy-handed methods and saying, okay, I'll fix. I'm going to use this version myself, where I've limited my power to its bare minimum. Cooperate with everyone. I just barely prevent Kinsokyo's collapse. Why is this cutscene triggering now? Oh my gosh, to be honest, if it came down to me redefining Kinsokyo, I think I'd rather see the future where we're not able to fully resolve the incident. Kinsokyo becomes a totally new world, one intertwined with dreams. I think there'd still be more hope of saving Kinsokyo if that happened, as opposed to my redefinition of it. I see. Pulling excessive power can lead to this sort of viewpoint. I wonder if the Dragon God thinks about this in a similar vein. We'll have to go back to Labby 2 for that one. Oh yeah, But he's worried sick all over this. Right now, he's probably really concerned. Because he sees Reimu and everyone else giving it their best, along with me making sure I don't intervene too much, he's watching to see what happens. But in my case, since I've got connections to why all this went down, I could just sit and watch. So here I am, I'm sure with how little power I'm using, Dragon God, everyone else here in Kinsokyo will let this one slide. Just to make this totally clear again, you don't need to worry about or you'd be wary or afraid of me, okay? I'm only capable of all this stuff because I've lived for way, way longer than you guys. You've got the potential to do the same things I can once you've lived long enough, Yukari. You really think so? I think it's giving you too much praise. I don't know if I don't think though that I'm truly capable. Come on, come now, Kate. She doesn't get what you're trying to say. I'll translate for you, Yukari. She's saying, be my friend like you would anyone else's. Hey, I didn't go that far. The meaning isn't all that different. Well, yeah, but basically, it kind of feels lonely. However, standing alongside everyone against this big threat and getting to mingle with them makes her happy. Where's the clown piece? Ah, there you go again. Why are you always so quick to reveal the secrets behind my maidenly heart, Junko? Yeah, she's right. No matter how strong it may be, my mental fortitude isn't much better than a weak person's. Oops. But it's not like I'm saying you're mentally weak or anything, okay? It's just that you, me, and everyone else are the same. Even with oh my gosh, bro! Thousands, even 10,000s of people, your mental fortitude always caps out just a few times stronger than average. Why is that, I wonder? Our out-of-balance mentalities and emotions are truly troublesome things. I love sage is like a shackle, isn't it? One that makes you admonish and impose limits on yourself. I get how people like you, Aaron, Sakame must feel. Just go, oh my fuck, bro! In terms with K, you might be able to use her as a reference if you ever become strong as her. You could observe her humanity and mentality. 3 Peso's favorite Touhou is now. Then why did he not make her good? Get it out right at the boring stuff, Junko. Right now, right here, right now. I just wanted to get to know everyone as their colleagues and battle buddy. Yeah, then how about we have some tea together, Kate? Yeah, now that's what I've been waiting for. Come on, I bet Mei Ling's made her usual cucumber sandwiches and scones for herself right about now. Wanna go snack on some? What old-fashioned taste that girl has. Alright, let's go insert ourselves into her meal. What? Those guys make no sense. Neither did what they were saying. But they're gone now and they seem happy. Does that satisfy all that? Yeah. That was worth it. Slightly better level up than the others. Ooh, bad TP, great MP, bad MP regen, bad HP regen. Element resists are so-so. Fine across the board except for spear, basically. Ailment resists are great. Evasion accuracy are poor. Actually, whatever. Evasion's kind of poor. 9 or less. Sell for up to turn counter, up to max of 10%. Not bad. His chance and potency of incoming debuffs by 20%. Okay. Cool. Monthly debuff an enemy. Fucking gain a stack, bro. Holy shit. grants fearsome slip of the tongue stacks. Max 100. Give me to gain equal to debuff's potency. Son of a bitch. It's just stacks. That's all it is. Negates the negative effects of debuffs on the skill holder. Reverses negative effects of debuffs skill holder. Calculate if they were buffs instead. Hina? Hina, my girl? Percentage of skill is HP equal to 1/6 of their debuff potency. And MP equal to 1/20 of their debuff potency. 112 with 60. Okay, it's just that, but like better. Percentage HP to MP equal debuff potency. Holder has 6% debuff all stats. They don't have a buff for it at the start of their turn. Okay, so it is you know, reverses the negative effects of debuffs on the skill holder. Calculate them as they were buffs with 2x the potency instead. Use the debuff resist to 0 during battle. You know, all the saga, apparently. Upon inflicting debuffs on enemies, she gains stacks. Let's look at the right. All allies and enemies. That's quirky. Single enemy, turn counter 3 or higher, lowest turn counter by 1. Only use both has the 0 more stack of 0 or more, consumes 25. Erases one of the target's buffs at random. Neat. Raise all target's buffs or grants stacks equal to half the total erased buff potency on an ally. Well, there's a negative number of stacks. At the start of turn grants them 1/4 of the absolute number of stacks. Third, okay, cool. Erasing a buff inflicts a matching debuff to them at half the potency. How many skills do you have? Only usable if these are it has 0 stacks is 25, reverses the target's debuffs into buffs. Single ally. His target's debuffs are also erased and converted into stacks. Equals to stacks in 40, erases 1 target's buffs at random, all enemies. Fine, yeah, okay, that's just that, but like it's AoE. Helps opponents see converting buffs, debuffs into buffs. Needs plus 0 more, consumes 60, reverse all frontliners, allies, debuffs into buffs. Helps the potency. Converts 0 stacks or more, consumes 33, single enemy. Okay, this is pretty good, pretty solid. Cooldown of 2, not bad. Reversing target's buffs against the user and the target. 1-time damage dealt up and damage taken down buffs. Mostly 1/3 of the total potency erased. Upon erasing the target's buffs, recovers the user's HP. Target's HP percentage equals the potency erased. 1.5 10 stacks. Cool. Hard to photograph. Shotgun coronation. Buff seal. For 1 step. 1 step? What is that damage multiplier? Percent target's persistent buffs if the user's persistent buffs total deaths 10% or less potency. Okay. People of the Moon, Noble People of the Moon. She doesn't have Venerable People though. Only Kagi is Venerable. Piercing by 1 when the user's turn counts multiple of 6. Okay, sure. X% buffs up to 15 up to 20. Return to increase the duration by 1 more on other turns. Okay. 5 stacks to start a turn. 8 stacks, 10 stacks. Usable views as 0 more stacks. Doom 16. Grants an impure body detection mines buff for 4 turn on the cell. Will automatically attack at the start of the holder's turn and damage any enemy's buff debuffs with total. Cool. The debuffs 60% higher because damage up by 1 per 3 per each. Okay, words. Yep. Reduces 33%. Use overwrites it with the V2 version. Thanks, same, but this increases the potency. Required for enemies to take damage to 66%. Deals more damage. Cool. 50%. 0 stacks. Okay, 360% damage multiplier. Sure. Doom 16. With any debuffs, damage multiplier goes up and more for the debuffs. At the silence of the spell. A low chance, but a very strong silence. What is this damage multiplier? 6. Turn mullet counter must be a multiple of 5. Ah, that explains it. You're never using it. Row base is that. Use the power for additional... I mean, that's theoretically good every 5 turns if you use it on the one specific turn. Cool. Hina's back. Okay, that's it. I need to go make dinner so I can go to bed at a reasonable hour. Hope. That'll do her for now. I will be back on Thursdays for the usuals, but till then, I'm out of here.